it's dilapidated, past its prime. However, since we've arrived, Prime is the downtown, like, really, really nice. But also, people are so nice. There's so much pride in Detroit. Seems like a little bit of a, like, hidden gem in the Midwest. Alright, let's go try some more food. You know what isn't a hidden gem? What? Big boy. Yeah, okay, big boy, yeah. Oh, what? Wait, that's just pots of cookie dough. This is like the American equivalent of being handed a pot of Nutella and then taking a spoon and just letting eat Nutella straight out of the jar. In case you haven't had enough calories today yet, Ollie, just straight, really uncooked cookies. Oh
hello.
My God. Look at that brick of
Well, we're already gonna like. Okay. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing today? We are going to be making some spaghetti bolognese, proper, somewhat Italian. Okay, so we're going to start by just letting that water boil, and then we're going to get the pasta in, and while we do so, we're going to make sure that, well, we have all of our ingredients. We got, I'm just gonna move this over here. We have a few of our ingredients. We've got mincemeat, we've got some aromats for a bit of MSG, we've got onion, we've got tomato, we've got garlic. We're trying to make this as authentic as possible. So before we get the heat on, oh, and a can of tomato and onion mix, which has its own marinade in it, its own marinara type of thing. So we're going to get all this, and we're going to just start by cutting everything up. We want to influence flavor. Also, if you notice, I moved that and no water. Well, over here we're having a bit of a water issue. So first, we're going to cut up some tomatoes, and I made sure my brother and I made sure that these knives are perfectly sharp. Okay, so we're going to cut them into good slices. We don't want them to be like too thin. We're going to also just keep the skin. Don't want to waste anything on the tomato. Okay, so we got that. Let's chop it up a bit. Okay, we're going to chop it up like this. Okay. Okay. Got some of that tomato. Hey, what up, Blood Hunter? How are you doing, man? You didn't message me in that. I was worried. You okay, man? As I said, on my group, you're able to vent, talk about what's going on and all that. I got worried. Alright, I'm gonna put the... Now, if you have, let's say, a compost area, you can take those bits, and then you can throw them in there, and then use it for, like, growing certain things here and there. Right now I'm actually growing my own chilies because, well, I work as a hot sauce maker, so it sounds like a good idea. So no, I'm not okay. Come on, man. As I said, on the group, even here, vent out. Just don't vent in a way where I get into trouble. Like, don't swear unbelievably in that, but vent, buddy. Literally, I'm here for you. Like, a lot of us are here for you. This is a perfect zone that you can just let some of your emotions out. I'm here, man. Okay, so we got the tomato already chopped up. We're gonna cut some onion. Okay, we're gonna about dice this up because it's gonna have to cook down in that. Now I know this already has onion and tomato in it, but we want it extra flavorsome. We want some bits because everything has been cooked down, so it's gonna cook down even more, and all of that. So these are just to give more of a bit of texture in that. The first time someone is here, for me, I never really had friends, so I don't know how it feels to have friends. Believe me, man, when I was young and I was in high school, I literally had basically 0 friends. But man, as I said, as someone who's struggled with depression, who has struggled with mental pain, and still struggles with depression today, I want you to know you are my friend, and if you need to talk, you can. I am not going to judge you, I'm not going to put you down, tell you be a man. I'm here for you, literally. You're my friend. Alright, so, as my friend, I'm going to tell you, if you're going to ever cut onions, make sure to like cover your mouth or your nose, because that's how it causes you to like cry and have all that. Yeah, you are. Yes, I'm your friend, and you are my friend. If you ever need a person for conversation, you message me, and I'll be there. Literally. Hey, bro. My brother's in the background. All right. Sorry. He's joking, don't worry. Alright, now we're gonna... Oh, if it wasn't for the internet, we wouldn't have much things, buddy. Alright, we're going to just chop up everything. I want to be very careful because we just got these sharpened. Okay. So, just chop that up a bit. Thanks, man. You are my first friend. I have no problem with that, buddy. I'm there for you. I'm there for you, man. You're my friend. Literally, you're my friend. And it's an honor. It's an honor to be your first friend. All right. My friend, he suffers from depression. You know, I'm on that same level. I'm here to help whenever. Hey, we do not. Exactly, joking. So man, ask any question. If it's food related, just nothing about politics. We want to stay the hell away from that. I also lowered the camera so everybody can, so you and everyone can see the stuff that's happening properly.
Go to www.bingingwithbabish.co.za for better recipes.
Everybody knows binging babish is better, okay? I'm just trying, okay?
Go to www.google.food/YouTube.
Hey, Zumo.
Zeus!
No, his name is Z-O-M-N-O-H.
So what? Was Zeus taken?
Jeez. I love your content, man. Thank you so much, man. What are you making? I'm making a spaghetti bolognese. It's simple. It's Yenna. You know, I'm gonna beat you. Simon, I'm gonna beat you.
What?
Didn't you tell me that the oven was off? I've been waiting for like 5-10 minutes for that water to boil.
It's not my fault, you stupid. Don't come here.
My goodness, what's that winner? That's on Cheyenne. We're gonna get some garlic. Yeah, this is what I have to deal with. Ovens being turned off. Like, power-wise.
Hey, don't use me for your stupidity.
Hey, everyone here loves you too, okay?
Do me a favor, shut the fuck up.
Don't worry, we appreciate you. Okay, as I was saying, we're gonna get some nice garlic to enhance the flavor. Fekukwena. Futsekwena. Why did I read that as feku? Okay, I got fekuk on the brain. I've got to make some fekuka mince one of these days on one of the streams. With some nice beans, some delicious flavors. Hell, I looked at this one. It looks so bloody delicious. Yeah, as he said, Futsekwena. Yes, hi. Give me your cell phone. I'm just joking. Okay, now the water's starting to go. Okay, so we're gonna just chop this up while that happens. Okay, we're gonna get as much of the garlic out and we're gonna mince it. We're gonna mince it. The reason we want to mince it is because then the flavor enhances itself. Okay, let me just... I'm chopping as fast as I can without chopping off my fingers. I don't think YouTube would really want me to get hurt. Man, you're coming up with the best time. I gotta write these down. Tell that to my brother one of these days. Okay, we're gonna mince it just a bit, not too much, just a bit. We want like some pieces in there, cook down, and okay. So we got the garlic. Bruh, food sack with your vape. Shouldn't point that. Food sack with your vape. Food sack. That's my brother for you. He's a joker. He's a jokester. He's the jokester. Okay, when mince, you can use any mince. This is just plain beef. No, not futseg, not futseg. Not futseg, wegkoek. Okay, so you can use any mince. You can use chicken mince. You can use lamb mince, but just go for beef. It's cheap. And plus, the one I got is like 80-20 on like fat, 20% fat and 80% meat, so it's going to be having a lot of flavor. And as I said, get one of these. If you can't find some tomatoes, if you can't afford like a thing of tomatoes, like a whole thing, like 4 tomatoes and onions, just get one of these. A nice Checkers brand of tomato and onion mix. It will give you enough flavor and will make it absolutely divine. Why am I holding it like this? Like, oh yes! I am not gay, okay? I am flamboyant, there's a difference. Okay, the water just has to boil for a bit. For the pasta, you can use any, but you can also use this. Now the thing is with pasta, when you get the, like long strings, usually you can get from 11 to 15 rand on pasta, which is super cheap, but you don't need to use it all. This is actually 1/3 of the packet. 1/3, because it's like, if you get 500 grams, you can use 150, that's already 300, and then use the rest of the 200 for the next one. This is about 200 grams. Let's go 60, 69, Checkers, yes! Exactly. Checkers, let me sponsor you. No, sponsor me. Sponsor me. I'm good. I know how to cook. I can get you a lot of fans. Lots. Hey, Mark, what's going on? I hope SMG4 brings back Mr. Puzzles. Okay, okay. To be honest, Mr. Puzzles, yes, I do watch SMG4. Mr. Puzzles was okay, but he was freaking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But little Maggie was actually adorable. Hi, I am back. Do you remember me? Somewhat. Sorry, my brain is basically off at times, and I forget like some of the names here and there. But I do remember. We've been on here for a bit. We've been here a few times. Sorry if it's just taking a bit. We're just going to allow that to basically warm up. And while that happens, we're gonna do something. Oh yeah. I grab one of these. Now this looks like Italian herbs, but it's actually Parmesan. We're gonna have that on top and a bit inside, so it gives it a nice bit of cheesy flavor. Okay, let me just grab a bowl quickly. Sorry, just looking for a bowl. Where's the bowl? I found the bowl. Okay. Just a plastic one. There you go. Mother, everybody says hi. I was the one you prayed for when I was sick. Oh yes. Yes, oh yeah, I remember. Again, I'm sorry, like my brain sometimes goes mushy at that. It's a problem with ADHD, dyslexia, and a bit of amnesia. I swear I have a bit of short-term memory loss. I don't know, but I hope you're doing well. How are you feeling today? I feel better about myself now that I have a friend. Always here for you, man. Always here. Okay, so while we wait for the water to just boil, I don't know why it's taking long to boil! But we're gonna flavor some of our mints. Why am I doing that? Okay, the thing is with mince, literally the cheapest, it's basically the cheapest if you want to have some form of a steak. You obviously can't have a steak if it's very expensive. You can get that very thin one, but that's minute steak. I'm sorry, that is a here and there steak. But with mince, you can do a lot with it because it's technically the offcuts of the hard bits in meat, like rump and that. Like it's very hard, so when you mince it down, it becomes tender. So we're gonna just add a bit of seasoning to it. So over here we have a bit of paprika, salt, pepper, some herbs, Worcestershire powder. Yes, you can get that, Worcestershire powder. And we're just gonna sprinkle that on. We're gonna save a bit. And then we're just gonna mush it. Because the thing is, it's going to be thrown into a bolognese, so everything's already gonna be mush. This isn't like a hamburger. With a hamburger, you have to be delicate. But with a spaghetti bolognese, just crush that shit. Just crush that shit. There you go. Okay, so, and to give a bit, like, I live with, the madam I cook for is my mother, and she does not like heat. But she does not mind paprika, because it has a bit of a smoky flavor. Why am I talking like a 90s British? Okay. That back. Okay, so obviously that's going to take a bit. Gonna put this over here, and we're going to start cooking down the onion, garlic, and the tomato just for a bit. We're going to cook it down. Then we're going to remove it, and then we're going to add in the mince. Okay, before we do, we need a special ingredient. Butter. Butter. Yes, I know. When it comes to butter, it's not traditional, but I can't afford olive oil, and we're okay. And the thing is, butter's just better. It's got a lot more flavor to it, and it's just better. Butter is better. It's actually also better for your body. You only need a small bit of butter, though. Just a small bit. You don't need the world of butter. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this. For today, we're going to just use a spatula and a potato masher. This is going to sound weird, but this is, I'll show you what this is for soon. But for now, we're just going to smooth out the butter. Smooth it out. We're going to get some of that butter just oozing, just all over this pan. Okay, so the first thing we're actually going to do is we're going to cook the mince first. We're going to cook the mince a bit, and then we will cook the herbs and we will cook the garlic and all of that, because then it's going to absorb a lot of the flavor from the mince. And then the mince is going to be thrown back in, and it's just going to mix in properly. Sorry, I have a bit of this. Okay. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Anything that's going to your mind? Okay, and now we add in the mince. Okay. Now I'm going to show you why we're going to be using the potato masher. You can actually see this on the channel of Joshua Wiseman as a potato masher. It helps basically crush everything and then disperse it properly. So we're just going to first cook it a bit here. Okay, we're going to let that cook slowly a bit. And we're going to leave that over there. Water still is taking its time to boil. Don't worry, I made sure it's on. So, okay, so We're gonna just flip it. Flip it a bit. Basically like flipping a burger. And now we take this and we're just going to crush it. We're going to basically mince it properly, like mince. I think I can explain that properly. Some of it will go through, but just shake it a bit. There you go. Okay, there you go. Apple, why is everybody disappearing? Did I do something wrong? Okay, there you go. Don't mince there. The thing is, as I said, it's not. It's somewhat cooked, but where is there? Alright, all these are clean and everything. Kinda had to because our water is currently off. Yeah, we're gonna be putting it in the same one because we're gonna throw it back in. Alright, nice Blood Hunter. It's good to still have you here. Any questions so far? Do you want some tips on that? Okay, as I said, we're throwing it back in because it's going to go back into this once we just cook down the tomato, the onion, and the garlic. So we're just removing this. Okay, we're gonna quickly turn this off because the water's boiling, so we gotta add some of this. Okay, gonna let that just cook down a bit. Okay, grab this. Into here. Now, if there's straggled bits, that's perfectly fine. It's not going to overcook or anything. That's a cool thing about mince. You can't really overcook it, to be honest. You can, but not really. So we're just going to get as much as it out. You're not going to get everything out. So then just put that to the side.
Love it. What a start. An exciting start. A first taste of Thailand? Did you get somewhere else? Yeah.
Okay, so that has to cook down a bit. And that has to cook for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes just to get everything. Now the thing is, just when every bit of pasta has been basically pulled down into the water, turn down the heat because you don't want to overcook the pasta. But leave it for about 15 minutes in a slow, about half the heat, about a 3 if you're using one of those stoves, and then just let it cook. Let it cook on. All right. Now with that done, we're gonna add a bit more butter. Okay, everything's good. Gonna throw in a bit more butter, the rest of that butter, and yeah, that is doing its thing. Okay, we're actually gonna just turn on the heat a bit because we don't want to use all of our propane. When using propane, you better do it right. Friendly bee. Hey, what's going on, Friendly bee? How you doing? Alright, so with that, we're going to start throwing everything in. Garlic. Okay. In. Some onion.
And then, yeah, kind of blended with tomato, onion, garlic, parsley, a little bit of vinegar. Yeah. That's more. Love that. And you love it nearly as much as they do in Ukraine, which is why they do so much caviar, because I feel like it is actually...
And tomato.
...absolute deliciousness at the top of its game. Sometimes it's even better a day old with all those flavours that you need and amalgamate.
I am doing alright. I am doing alright. Because, you know, like everybody else, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna get it. YouTube, don't copyright strike me. I'm just making jokes. Okay, so that's gonna slowly cook down. We can add a bit of oil, just a bit of oil, so that we start cooking everything down. Just a bit, not too much. Okay, so basically that's gonna all cook down into a lovely mix. And while that's doing that, we'll check on the pasta. Okay, pasta's doing alright, pasta's doing well. Our mince, we're gonna actually, okay, so it's cooked down a bit, so we're gonna add in our mince. The cooked mince, throw that in here, and then mix. As I said, we're going to add a bit more flavor to it, but this is where we start to create the ragu, the mix. Okay, so basically take this, which is your onion mix. Spaghetti sounds good right about now. Exactly. Then you just add in your mix. It has like some tomato to it. Some nice flavors puring through. We're going to add a bit of the pasta water later to basically loosen it a bit, so that we don't have basically a too thick mess. But while we do so, we're going to add a bit more of our seasoning. Add a bit of this. I always make sure I have a mix just in case. Okay. Always keep a station where you can wash your hands if you need, and a drying cloth for your hands and that. But also keep a normal cloth for in case you have to just dry off something or all that. Okay, so everything is emulsifying. We're going to add a bit of liquids to it though, so we're going to grab those.
I have added flavors of mustard, cayenne pepper, which is flex, but also a little bit of lemon, some garlic powder, horseradish sauce.
Alright, so then we're going to add in some mushroom soy sauce. Yes, this isn't, as I said, this isn't a traditional oh, and some oyster sauce. This isn't a traditional Italian. It's basically my own spin. And then we're going to mix. This is not only going to give it flavor, but it's also going to help with the thickening process. See how thick it's getting already. So we're going to put that down, put this back.
This would be basted on chicken as it would roast in a smoker.
And to just help a bit, we're going to add a tiny bit of cheese. Just a bit. We don't want to add too much. It's just to also give a creamy sense to it. You can basically make this like with this just alone and the pasta and everything. This is a meal that's going to last you for about 2 days. 2 days if you're 2 people, which my brother and I are.
Was his sauce and his idea now found in supermarkets.
Okay, we're going to turn on the heat just a bit more. Just a bit more, not too much. And then we're just going to mix, because this is going to get absolutely full of flavor. As I said, like, look at how much is already in here. As soon as we add in the pasta, it possibly will overflow. But basically, the cheese is melting, it's infusing, so every bite is cheesy, meaty, tomato. It's basically going to be a delicious bolognese. With some nice bits here and there. So there you go. So basically, now we just leave it for a bit. We're going to leave it until until that's finished, and then we can start infusing everything together. And for an added bit of flavor, some Parmesan, which will be added on top of the pasta. Where is my cloth? Wait, this one isn't. I'm freaking well just mixing myself up. Okay, we're gonna just clean our zone a bit. Clean any oil spills, any messes. We're just gonna do that quickly.
Yeah, smoky. It's caramelized. Smoky.
Yeah, this was already off, so we're gonna leave it off for just a bit.
Okay.
Also, please share the live, share it all around. We want to get some nice viewership and all that. We also want to just get affiliated, not affiliated, monetized. We want to get some nice monetization so that not only can I give you guys some good videos, some good lives, but also I get to help out my family a bit. Okay, so just gonna put this here. Just to clean the zone. We want the zone to be clean. We want to clean zone. I speak like that, but I've got French ancestry. Okay, pasta is almost done. Like our pasta is nearly done. There's like a few more minutes. Now you can, if you don't use a timer, you can check. Just when you press it, it mustn't be too hard or too soft. Basically, it must still have somewhat of a chew, not too much of a chew, just like when you pick it up, it doesn't just fall apart, like it will stay in the structure, but as soon as you eat it, it will break apart, it will be basically like the same texture as a 2-minute noodle. It's still got that structure, but once you eat it, it will just melt in your mouth. Alright, we're gonna have a bit of a taste while we wait. Get some of this, and yes, the reason why I've added some fresh tomato and some onion is because then there's some nice bits to basically, it's been cooked down and it's going to be absolutely divine. Cheers. And sometimes it's just used a dollop in a lot of cooking dishes, as long as it's a big flavour enhancer because of the dried shrimp and chili and garlic. It's kind of that is good.
An umami food setting up.
That is good.
Even more shrimp as soon as it's been cooked on that dish as well. And remember, Ghana obviously has a...
We're just gonna add a hint of salt though, but for we need the taster.
Another thing that you could just pick
I'll be
up
back.
off the shelf, even
Mother.
That's the mild version. They do come in various heat levels. It's just this one, not the mild version. This is works so well with the fish. Is it basically the boiling log for all the flavours? Yeah. And it's so popular across Ghana that even
as I said, we're just going to add a tiny bit of salt, just to enhance a bit of flavor. We also want, we don't want this to be sweet, we want it to have like a tang flavor to it. So we're going to add a tiny bit of salt. Okay, just a bit. We don't want to over salt it. And then we stir. Make sure that every single is in there. Don't worry, no cross-contamination. We'll wash this first. So there's no cross-contamination, and everybody's good. Okay, taste this a bit.
It looks like a macaron paste. So pretend it's that. Cheers. Macaron paste. Bye-bye. Right.
Now that's good.
So salty.
Alright,
I don't know what
that is perfect.
Oh, it's so salty. I ate too much.
And the perfect thing about it, when we add in the Parmesan Reggiano, it's going to enhance that flavor. But guys, please, ask whatever questions are on your mind. Any tips? I actually saw that we have 5 likes, which means, in the Italian fashion, I will be taking a shot.
I took too big of a mouthful. The flavour I'm left with is salty. It is creamy. Yeah. It made me think that it might be oil-based, like an mayonnaise base. That's what it says. It gets me corn mayo on toast meal bread. Yeah.
All right.
All of them.
And that look? It's Italian. You know Italians.
Are aged for 3 years in barrels with sugar.
I have made it that if we get like every 5 likes, we take some special water.
It's got a grain to it that's actually really pleasant. But the pleasantness comes again from that aging. So the smoking, the salt and sugar.
We only get up to 5 likes, mother.
This is another one that we bought. It is loved all over Sweden. There's pretty much
That's some
only one
special
brand
water.
buying. This one.
That-
in a tube.
There's definitely some
And the
special.
product's been around since the 1950s. And then in 1974,
I'm just gonna grab a bit of Coca. Some Coca-Cola, I mean. Cola. We're not doing that type of stuff.
to create a name, and they actually had to check it with this company.
No snow in this house.
ABBA, because this company owns the fish canning company, or
Oh yeah.
this is the original ABBA.
That's good.
This is the original ABBA. I like it more. I like this one more. This is a better ABBA.
Ugh.
The fish company says you can use
All right.
the name ABBA.
We have about a minute left.
Confuse what we do. A tube of ABBA, or Calais is actually
There you go.
the brand name. But
That
you
felt
can eat
weird.
sandwiches with boiled eggs.
Okay. Oh, thank you for another like. If we get 4 more, then okay, we're gonna have a good time. Okay, let me go and check on the pasta.
Calais on cottage cheese, crisp bread, and some dip. Mellows out the intensity you had in that first spoonful. Yeah, we ate it incorrectly. In hindsight.
Pasta is perfect.
As a fishier, creamier marmite. Because you can literally spread it on buttered toast. Also delicious.
Right.
It just tastes like it's got so much.
Everything all right, Mom?
We're left with a little bit of fishiness.
All right. Now we start adding in the pasta. See? And yes, when doing the stirring, you can use a wooden spoon, but I figured out it's better to just use some tongs, especially with getting them in the bolognese.
Loved it so much that in the 1950s they sold the idea
Okay.
to the Swedish company ABBA, who have ever since been making this Calais brand. And fun story, IKEA.
ABBA. I thought ABBA was a rock band.
The Calais brand out of cafeterias and.
Sorry guys, I'm hearing in the background about ABBA and that.
Like, don't mess
Bro,
with our smiling, on the tube Calais
well,
brand.
my friends, we're making spaghetti bolognese.
So there we go.
Ababa the people.
What's important to think about is the variety.
Ian, I will get Ian. Luckily, we don't have any Italian viewers, or I fucking will get cancelled beyond recognition. Okay, and now we're gonna mix. We're gonna mix. We're going to mix. Get everything basically covered in everything. Biggity buggity biggity boom. Okay. So already it's mixing properly in that. We're going to just turn on the heat. We're gonna cook it down a bit. This is also not traditional, but to help with thickness, we are going to be using a bit of tomato sauce and but it's also just gonna give a hint of sweetness, just a hint. Don't forget the pasta water. Yep, not gonna forget that.
Somewhere there's an Italian shooting himself.
Somewhere there, yes, of course, but again, not traditional. Again, this is not traditional. My brother is literally saying, somehow, somewhere, who's watching this, an Italian is well, biting the barn or something. I don't know. My brother says some crazy shit I cannot say. Okay, so we're gonna cook this down a bit. Now, yes, I am mixing all of this together, and to answer why, so that every single bit of the pasta is basically getting coated in delicious, creamy sauce. Okay? Hey, what up, man? What's going on, Soviet Bowl? That looks good. Yes, thank you. It does look good. Okay, we're gonna add a bit more. Now, yes, This looks like it's watering down a bit. We're gonna add a bit of something just to basically thicken it a bit. Just a bit. Now, as we add in the water, it does lose a bit of flavor. You remembered me. Of course, man. How can I forget that red ball of joy? Okay, so we're going to just turn down the heat. If we take me. My brother being a bastard. Okay.
Have you ever seen this place before? Have you any idea where in the world it might come from or what it might be? They don't have the same bite as mushroom. So they're almost a little bit more watery and bite into them and they sort of disintegrate whereas the mushroom.
Alright. So just to thicken it a bit, we're going to add just a tiny bit of flour. Just a tiny bit, not too much to upset the sauce or anything, but just to thicken it so we can make a nice gooey sauce. And a bit of this.
Otherwise, might go by the name of a kind of rebranding exercise.
And then we mix. We're going to mix just a bit, not too much, just enough that the flour emulsifies, mixes, and then it starts thickening up. Then we can add more of the pasta water. Okay, as you can see, it's already thickening over there. So we're gonna add just a bit more pasta water. Now, for some reason, by the naked chef himself, the Italian naked chef, he says that Italians keep pasta water on them at all times. So anybody who is partially Italian, is this true? Like, do you walk around with a bottle of pasta water? If you do, please message me so we can be friends. I'm sorry, pasta is better than most items, I'm going to say right now. It's better than... it's better than most things. I'm going to say it's better than rice and all that, just for me. Because the thing with pasta is you can put it in a lot of dishes. Okay, where's my... Don't worry, the fork is clean and everything. Besides, I'm not serving the second one. I'm just going to take a bit of the pasta, and twist it, twist, and eat.
Which is like corn and beans, and then a wonderful sort of side dish, stew thing. But here, a classic filling for quesadilla. It's a delicious spinach mushroom.
Oh, yeah, that's good. We're going to add a bit more of our seasoning in there, though.
No, so this would be quite...
Because we just want a tiny bit more flavor.
In the rainy season of Mexico, sort of April through...
I love me some rice. Rice is also good, literally. It goes with like stews. Maybe next time when I get the chance I'll make you guys a beef stew. But I love spaghetti more. Exactly, same.
This was sourced in London from a Mexican grocer.
Alright. Mabel, please bring your fork. We always have to feed the mother. She is the reason this channel even exists. I mean, she didn't make it, but if it wasn't for her, I'd be on the streets.
What it is. Yeah. And I think in that particular tin, they're stored in oil, which has got a little bit of jalapeno pepper and salt through it as well, so they're already kind of seasoned.
Alright.
But
Okay, just gonna wash this quickly.
Even as normal, whilst this is an excuse to explore global ingredients we've not heard of and just be completely curious, I think it's really
Drop this off.
could incorporate.
Get you some of this
I think what's really
spaghetti.
interesting
How
about
does that look to you?
It's a natural fungus that sometimes grows on corn and it's a bit of a pain because it's abusing the yield of the corn. But now, because this is gaining popularity,
Yes, I know. Don't worry. I've got a plate.
There are some farmers who are deliberately inoculating their crop to destroy or certainly make these
There you go.
suffer,
Clean
knowing
plate.
that this has a higher price at market, while the corn would have done even better.
And
It's a really
there you go.
interesting thing because it has
Taste
to
of
go
that.
on corn. It takes the
Wait.
sweetness of the corn, when you said it was quite sweet, and therefore...
Bit of that. And there you go, guys, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That is the dish, but we are not done yet. On the side. Okay, we're gonna first clean up the area in that. Then we're gonna create the dish, but first we need a drink. Would you like a drink?
Because it tastes so good to not be a pest.
Go parsley.
And can use as a
Don't worry,
byproduct.
I've
And
got
now,
parsley.
the byproduct
Got some parsley in
the
here.
original thing there, but only once it's rebranded as Mexican truffle.
Parsley. Now we do have fresh parsley, but then I would have to quickly throw it in the microwave and that.
Try another one. Yeah.
Which I don't want to be too far from you guys. So today we will be doing this, but for the next dish we're going to be using fresh parsley. Do you bake? Yes, I do bake. When I get the chance. When I get the chance, I love to bake. Cookies, cakes. Hell, I made a few days ago cheesy cheesy scones. Basically what the Americans call a biscuit. Hey, what up, love it, Van Eyck? How you doing, man? Hey, Ryan, what's going on? I'm so rich. I feel like a billionaire. Okay, we got 8 more people liking. If we get 2 more, then I'll take another special water. Okay, so we're gonna put this to the side. How you doing, Ryan? How you doing? What's going on, man? Okay, so on the side, and we're gonna quickly go and make a drink. So, gonna clean that up and grab a glass.
It tastes like it's got the texture of what's it.
Glass. Grab some ice.
So you stale up. Yeah. Well, that is especially when you're the saliva bits and then just sort of go on something. Want moisture back in. Any idea what they are? I'd be amazed.
Just a bit of ice.
Whether you already know it. No, I can't tell you.
We hit 10 likes. For me, it says 9, so I'm not trusting you. I'm not trusting you. I do not trust what I cannot see.
We're not talking about, new emerging food trends here. We're talking about
What am I making? Bruh, what? What was that? Okay, I'm joking. We're making spaghetti bolognese. Actually, we just finished. Actually, I'm burning myself for you guys because I love you all.
So lotus flowers grow on.
That's what we made. Spaghetti bolognese with a lot of love.
And then when they flower, the seeds.
Alright, back to the drink.
They basically go into the water.
Alright, so with this, we're going to make a simple drink known as a rum and coke. Rum and coke.
The things you find at the bottom of the food. Probably fish food, shopping trolleys, maybe shopping trolleys. And then there's a thorough cleaning process, at which point they're then sun-dried, straw, and later pumped to end up like that. They're called...
We're gonna go for some rum cat. It's not the best, but it's also the cheapest. And we're gonna get about a shot in.
They're called full Picala, fox nuts or puffed lotus seed water. They do have that sort of
sorry. Anyway, get like one shot in.
The dryness of tea.
Yeah.
And interestingly, if you just pop the corn,
pour it in.
Plain popcorn, it's also quite plain.
We're not done yet. I know it's gonna sound weird.
Like
We're going to do something special.
A couple of those fox nuts in your mouth. Oh my goodness, it's so much better.
Some lime cordial. Just a bit of cordial. How many likes does it show to you? It shows 9. It shows 9. But you know what, for you guys, fine. I will do it. If it shows us 10 for you... We're gonna get a like, okay? Like, all I'm seeing is 9. I wish I could screenshot and show you, but currently live. So let's do this. So a bit of lime cordial. Ik weet wat dat is, ja? But I'm just adding a bit of my own specialty, my friend. A bit of my own specialty. The stuff is very, very citrusy. And just because I want to, a bit of Checkers branded cola. Yes, Checkers, because it's bloody cheap And cola is cola. Coke once it's charged like nearly 20 rand for a bottle. I got this for 11 rand. So I mean, and it's basically 0 calories. So I could basically drink this whole bottle and be fine. It is 10. Oh, now it's 10. You know, it takes too long. All right. I'll be back. Why am I going over there? Don't worry, I've got like a basin over here with clean water in that. You guys hit 10, so we're going to do this. So don't want to mix anything, so we're going to do some rum cat. A YouTube rum cat is a special water. It's water. It's just it came from an ugly pond. No reaction. No reaction. No, this special water, if I breathe, I could become a dragon. There you go. Woo! Thank you guys for 10 likes. Yalla, you made my day. Alright, and there you go. A rum and coke. Basically, a lime rum and coke. Okay, not gonna lie, that's delicious. I'll be back. Mom, taste this, you'll like them. I promise.
And are still as dedicated to quality as they were when they first opened. In the Encyclopedia Britannica under chicken fried steak, this is what it should be like.
We always say you're only as good as your last chicken.
The mother even likes it. Anyway.
Blanton's chicken fried steak.
Now to get to the big finale.
Along Route 66 is a party.
We are going to use this plate because it's fancy. Well, not fancy. I mean, it's cheap, but it looks fancy. I'm drinking Sprite. Sprite, the item of the gods, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna put that there. This here. Ooh. Don't worry, we will clean up that pot. Okay. Okay. Yes, we want this to look very nice. Now, Parmesan e Reggiano. Nuss. What the huh? Okay, we're gonna add Parmigiano Reggiano. Just a lot because, well, this is for my mother. And a bit of parsley. Well, it's not a lot, but it's enough that you'll like. My mother likes cheese, so. And there you go. That is for my mother. Check how delicious that looks. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that well, I've tasted it. Of course it's delicious. Why would I taste it and say it's not? That's not me. Alright. And now, I'll be back. There you go. And then now again, it's not traditional, but you can, and I mean you can add a fried egg to it to give more creaminess to it, but that's your choice. Yes, we get it, take a lot. Actually, take a lot more actually is good. I was able to get myself a whetstone without having problems. Again, Checkers, take a lot, sponsor me. You will not be disappointed.
Became an exodus road to the West Coast for the desperate seeking a better life. Clanton's is one of a handful of restaurants left from that
Alright, now let's grab my
plate. They're still as dedicated to quality as they were when they first opened. In the Encyclopedia Britannica under chicken fried steak.
Alright, and now we start serving for ourselves.
Your last chicken fry.
It's perfect. Clanton's chicken fried steak isn't the only reason to make a stop in Bonita. Just 3 miles west of Clanton's along Route 66 is a party that's not to be missed. Since 1979, the town has hosted an annual contest that features a delicacy of the local ranching industry. The half-fry cook-off in Bonita is a fun way to bring the community together and celebrate the cattle industry that dominates.
And let me just clean up the zone a bit.
And it's every man for himself.
These are the 2 best tasting fried
You take a tissue, you just wipe it down a bit. make it look presentable. Presentable if you're working in the restaurant business. Just make it quite presentable.
Along the old highway in ghost towns. The lifeblood of America can be found pumping through the rural communities found along Route 66.
There you go.
In Bonita, Oklahoma, that spirit of the Mother Road is alive and well.
There you go. Now,
How about them folks? The town lures visitors back with an annual competition featuring the locals' favorite pastry,
and then
or
just a hint of
layman's
this.
terms, castrated bull testicles.
There you
You
go.
know how to handle those? I do. The festival began in 1980
let's
and
see.
attracted a crowd of
Can you
600
try
every
to
June.
tell me a tip of how to get more subscribers?
Cook-off in the world. Tonight,
To be honest, I don't know how to describe it. I still do not understand how I was able to get my subscriber count, but the best I can tell you is find something that everybody's going to enjoy. Like me, it was lives on cooking and just funny videos, just comedy here and there, dark dad jokes and all of that. Just basically go with what you like. And if people start to like that type of content, then that's good. But the thing is with YouTube, sometimes you'll not do well, sometimes you will. Sometimes I have videos that hit up to maybe 200 to 400 views, but then sometimes I can get that video that hits nearly 4 to 12,000 views. But that's lucky. And just be yourself. That's the thing. Just be yourself. Don't like try to be like anybody else, like PewDiePie, Markiplier, and that. Try to be your own person. Alright, where is my fork? I'm looking for my fork, and here it is. And there you go, guys. A delicious Bolognese. And, like I said, I'm gonna grab these two. Enough left for tomorrow. Look at that. 2 more meals. Hell, could even be 3 more meals. There you go. That is something you can put it away. If you go to work, you can put that in a lunch tin with a fork, take it with you to work, have that for the next dinner or for lunch. The sky's the limit. But basically it's thick, it's juicy, and delicious. Okay? And adding just a hint of flour, just like a few sprinkles of flour, thickens that sauce and also makes it nice like a ragu. Mother, do you enjoy? Mother even likes it. If Mother likes it, then you know you did well.
Oh, the next generation. Good job. Look at that, young man. A few minutes in the deep fryer, and they're ready.
That is divine. Any questions that are on your guys' mind, please ask. We've only got a few more minutes. I'm a YouTuber, but I only have like 20 or 19 subscribers, and I've been doing YouTube for 4 years. I've been through that as well, man. I've been through that. And the thing is, you have a good day, Ryan. And the thing is, you just don't have to give up. Yeah, sometimes you'll struggle in that, but try and find ways to bring subscribers in. Like, as I said, when I was just like stitching videos, I was duetting, making my own content, and slowly but surely I grew a following.
Is clearly a secret Robert will take to the grave. I mean, you guys are going to completely different styles, and it shows.
Oh yeah.
Each one is got a different investment.
Sharon, you wanna play?
He is a fantastic nut. here, you've gone with the predominant flavor other than Walmart itself in your customized
Screw off.
bread crust, cheese crackers, bread
Trevor's
crust.
just being nasty. Just keep doing what you do. It takes time to grow your channel. I struggle with that too. Same here. You know where I actually started my channel? Back in 2018. No joke. I started my channel in 2018. And then when it was like in 2019, it went dormant because I was barely getting any views. I was struggling here and there, and I just didn't feel like making videos at the time. But then, it started last year in a small time when TikTok was basically screwing my videos and all of that. I was losing confidence there. So I said, hey, I'm going to post a video on YouTube. That one video ended up getting more views than any of the videos I make on TikTok. I got more love here than I did on TikTok. And it was when they brought in shorts. I was able to make shorts, funny skits and that. And then in just those 2 months, I went from 140 subscribers to 1,300 in just not even a month, in less than a month. And then I just kept making more and more and more, and now it's January, and I have basically hit 3,350 subscribers. Because I didn't give up. I found my path, which was... Sorry. Got a bit of a peppercorn. Yeah, it is crazy. And the thing is, I was the same. I played video games on Twitch, didn't do well. I was basically trying to do the same thing PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and even like some Twitch streamers like Cad Icarus and that were doing, playing video games on streams. But then I was like, let me try and do my own thing. I like making skits. I was a big fan of Vine, and I do those type of skits. I wasn't able to do the skits that I love on TikTok because of the whole restrictions and that. I would make a video that would say one word and they would lose it and remove the video and have me at all times of struggle. But then when I came here on YouTube and I made videos, all I was told was, don't send any horrible things like nudes and all of that. Don't show weapons. Don't threaten people. Just do your own thing and you'll be fine. And I did so, and look at me now. I hit my subscriber count faster than I did on my following account on my 2 channels combined. I mean, I've got 22,000 on one channel and 10,000 on the other. But it took me nearly 3-4 years to get there. While on YouTube, I was able to grow to 3,000 subscribers in less than 4 months. 4 months. And I smiled. I smiled when I saw that because, yeah, TikTok does suck. It does suck at points. And the thing is, as I said, I got more love on here because I met a lot of you guys who actually came to my lives. I would make live after live on TikTok and struggle to try and get people on here. But I make a few lives here, and I get more viewership on my lives here than they. Because you guys come here, you have fun. Hey, Cricket, what's going on? How you doing, man? How you doing? How's life treating you? But as I said, I got more love here from all of you guys. Like, I felt welcomed in YouTube. Yeah, I've struggled with a video here and there, but I can understand on the algorithm. They're not trying to shadow ban me or all that. Sometimes a video doesn't well, but sometimes it does. I make cooking streams here, and I already have made so many friends and subscribers on my lives. That's real South African food, yes. Well, it's Italian mixed with South African. It's got all gold in it. If you were here, man, I would make you a plate.
We'll chat about that.
Can I tell you how I got to your channel? Please do. Tell me. I want to hear all about it.
Today, I'm on a mission to find the best.
Yeah, there's also like, why did Robert Rosette fuck around? Just don't.
He's going to have to.
Yeah, no. That is delicious. Tip, guys. When somebody says add flour, to a sauce or a ragu, don't push it away because it works. Like, you don't get added flavors that you get from soup in that. Like, you can do that if you don't have like salt in that, which adds a lot of flavor because it's got sodium, it's got all of the rich spices in that. But if you don't have that, use flour. It thickens if you do it right. You can make sauces, you can make soups, you can make a lot of things. You were on Amino for some time, right? The Tekken one. Yes, I was on the Tekken one. I literally on Amino. I've had Amino since I was in high school. Literally the place I could just chat, just meet some cool people. Sometimes people are here and there. Alright, see you, Cricket. Hope you have a good day, man. Alright, I really want to listen from Fun Egg, but I'm nearly done, so just...
Why am I talking to him like he's real? Okay, so how do you use it? You go, hey, this is so-and-so, you move down the line? Well, I mean, Walter, you came out here, so do you know everybody? Do you think it was my idea?
Okay.
I mean, but do you know people? Yeah, of course I do. What do you think? I paid for all their college
Okay,
I know the feeling.
so I was scrolling through YouTube live shorts, and then I saw your shirt, and I knew you were South African, and then I also knew you were the right channel to watch. Oh, thank you so much! You know, the thing is, a lot of people think I'm not South African by my accent. The thing is, I'm basically a South African that can't find his accent. Like, that, I've had that for years. Like, I struggle to keep a certain accent here and there. Some people think I'm from Britain, some people think I'm from Canada, but I was born here in South Africa. Mum, was it Bloemfontein where we were born? Or Mpumalanga? Mother? Mum? I'm asking, was it in Mpumalanga or Bloemfontein that we were born? Mpumalanga. I was born in Mpumalanga, and I moved to Johannesburg years ago with my late father, may he rest his soul, and my mother, who is currently watching Jeff Dunham talk to Steve Irwin. No, not Steve Irwin. That one dude, I can't remember his name. But yeah, the thing is, a lot of people believe I'm not South African. It's just I literally struggle to keep my own accent. That's the problem. I struggle to keep my accent. I literally have to tell myself, hey bro, you're South African. Speak with a South African accent. And I'm just like, what am I talking about? Like, the neutral voice that I say is kind of like this. So, yeah, it kind of sounds like I'm from another country. But then I have to be like, bro, you're South African. Speak like a South African. And I'd be like, oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just have to fix this a bit. And then I have to change it. Then sometimes when I want to joke with people, I just change my accent. I love Jeff Dunham too. He's a bloody brilliant comedian. And, you know, when people shed hate on him, he doesn't give a care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He just says, are you really going to get mad at a dummy? Like, literally, I'm not kidding. I actually saw a video where a person said he was offensive, that Walter, Peanut, and that were being offensive, especially Ahmed. And he just says there in the comments, he says, dude, really? Are you getting offended by a dummy? Sorry, Dunham. Yes, Peanut, Dunham. First one I actually watched is that one where he has the superhero dummy, where it's like, I can fly! Really? How far can you throw me? Man, I love that guy. While I was also born in South Africa, I was born in Johannesburg and lived in Springs. Yeah, that's nice. Yumma. Sorry, the light is causing me to sweat a bit. I'm just gonna quickly put this away. Well, man, I'd really like to actually chat with you a bit more. I have to end the live soon, but please go to one of my videos, send me a message. I'll send you a link to my Discord, and you can join my band of misfits. We just chat, we play video games, we talk on lives, and hell, we even got a bit of a D&D session. So I would be welcomed to. Well, I welcome you. To join that. Yeah, friendly bee, I do. I have a Discord. In fact, as I said with Fun 8, I can also send you a link. Just message me on one of my videos, and I'll send you a link, no problem. All right.
It's the football. Oh my goodness. That looks so pretty.
Alright. I think we're going to grab a... Okay, where's my water bottle? I'll be back.
This is one of the most popular pasta shops in all of Rome. Look how many selections
No, I'm just looking for my black water. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just grabbing something.
Burgers, sandwiches, salads, smoked salmon.
Oh, there it is. It's just hiding. Yeah, I need to get glasses. Alright, I'm gonna quickly refill this. Oh wait, I live in South Africa. Never mind, I have enough water in here. So guys, thank you so much for coming to the live. I just have to get everything cleaned in that. I have to make sure things are done. Get ready. And then I'm gonna start preparing on what I'm going to be making on Wednesday. Now, to tell you guys, I make lives on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So please, put that on your calendars. I make lives Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And most of the time, to all the time, it's going to be a cooking video. It could be a cooking video on something I've already done, or something new. All that is going to come there is I'm going to give you some tips, and we're going to chat a bit, and we're just going to have a fun time. I might start making videos again. Please do. Then I can see what, I'll actually go to your channel, and I'll have a look. Friendly bro. Actually, let me just sub here. Let me just click on your profile. Channel activity. Okay, I'll find you a bit later. Friendly bee. I'll try and find you, and I'll see your videos in that. But as I said, I go live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't do weekends. Sometimes I'll do a weekend if I can, but I'll see if I can. And well, yeah. Thank you so much for coming to the video. Once the video is done, it's uploaded in that. Please watch it again if you want some tips, if you want some tricks, if you want to make the same type of food or do a few things differently. Not a problem. Next time when I get the chance, I want to make a bolognese, but instead of like a tomato-like sauce that's surrounding it, I want to try and make a white sauce type of thing. Something a bit different. But ladies and gentlemen, God bless you all. I love you all. And keep hydrated. We're still going to make a t-shirt about that. Keep hydrated. We got to make that once I get monetized. Love you all.
I don't have 2 bites of sandwiches right now, but that's the best part. Not even close. This is the lobster And you need a good chunk of